Take evasive action! Go, go, go!
Headquarters. The anti-government artillery units are currently moving north from the Southern Division, Point 3B. This is Shin Cosma, 00 Section.
This is Shin Cosma from 00 Section. Those bastards. Can they hear me or not? I'm getting sick of this crap. You'd better keep their hands off my prey. That should be about $6,000. Runway in sight. Wing angle 7 degrees. Leading edge slot open. Flaps 30 degrees. Air brakes engaged. Landing gear down. Commencing approach.
Tribulation, heartache and frustration. Somehow I go on living. Sometimes I wonder why. Far too many questions, never any answers. Only my faith keeps me alive. Out to paradise. Out to paradise. Moves one foot in the other. Lord, it's a heavy load. One way or another, I'll reach my destination. Lord, it's a long and lonely road. Out to paradise. Out to paradise.
Right there. That pose is perfect.
A lone samurai who wanders through a sea of sand. You got a good face, man.
You're Japanese, aren't you?
Makes you feel right at home, huh? The name's Go Mutsuki from NP Broadcasting.
Mutsuki?
Yeah, but everyone just calls me Rocky.
That's enough. I don't much like having my picture taken.
Now that's just cold. It's my job, man.
In that case, I think you might want to look over there.
It's on fire!
Greg Skyhawk is wounded.
Hurry up and put out the fire! Hey, McCoy! Where's old man McCoy? I'm coming. I took a shot through my windscreen. Glass was bouncing around my helmet.
Here's some alcohol.
Thanks. You gotta value your life, you know.
Value your life and it'll last you a lifetime.
Damn, that stings. That shit's worse than hair tonic.
Here.
All right, fill her up, guys. I'm heading back out again. There's a frickin' swarm of tanks out there.
His plane was on fire and he's going out without getting repairs? Huh?
Hey, Bugsy, nice landing!
Man, I bet it sucks to be you, huh? Value your plane above your own life, damn it!
Shut the hell up, you bearded Buddha!
Hey, sorry, Bugsy, but it's time for a new plane.
Ah, come on! I haven't even had the damn thing for a month!
I've been all the way from Vietnam to Africa, but I've never seen anything quite like this.
You shouldn't be so surprised.
Huh?
These things are normal around here.
Hey!
Only 2 years and 3 months to go. 2 years, huh? That's too long. It's way too long! I'm tired of killing people! I just want to go back to Japan. I don't want to die in this terrible place.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Kazaki, Kazuma, both of you have truly outstanding academic records. You've learned everything that this flight school can teach you. Now it's time to gain experience and put your skills to the test. Work hard and see what the world has to offer.
I'll be back in Japan the day after tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Shin. Still hanging around, huh? I see. You just can't wait to get back and see your darling Yoko, can you?
No,
I'm jealous. I mean, if you hook up with the daughter of the president of Yamato Airlines, you'll be living the good life. But that's what you were thinking, right?
Kanzaki, you ought to know that's not true.
Of course not, man. I'm just messing with you.
Seriously, we aren't even thinking about marriage yet. Right now, I'm just excited about being a pilot.
Well, I guess there's something admirable about being so unselfish. That's just not my style. I'll take advantage whenever I can.
I wish I had your ambition.
Anyway, it looks like we're on the fast track to becoming Yamato Airlines' top pilots. Come on, it's a big day. Why don't you and me do some drinking?
Let's paint the town red. Oh man, I feel great.
All right, on to the next bar.
Yeah, just bring me a beer or a whiskey or whatever. Just 2 more days and it's goodbye, Paris!
Hey, Shin, come on, get up, man. You need to sign this.
Just let me sleep.
Sleep as long as you want to after you sign this. It's a form to stay out overnight. Come on, sign it.
Stay out overnight?
That's right. We need permission from the dorm.
Right.
That's a good boy. So long, Shin.
Hey, wake up. So you're Kazuma. Shin, right?
Yeah, and who are you?
Get up, kid. We're leaving.
I believe you have a contract with us.
A contract? This must be some kind of mistake. I'm a Yamato Airlines trainee studying abroad.
As of 12 o'clock this morning, you have resigned from your post at Yamato Airlines. You're now part of the Kingdom of Aslan's Foreign Legion.
Come on. You're kidding me.
This is your signature. Huh? All of the details are laid out in this contract.
You'll be serving Aslan's Air Force for the next 3 years as a pilot.
This is just ridiculous!
Mr. Kazuma, would you like to be shot dead as a deserter?
I swear I didn't enlist in your Foreign Legion.
Hey, Shin. This is a form to stay out overnight. Come on, sign it. Sign it. Sign it.
Kanzaki. Why? Why? Kanzaki!
Hey, I could hear you from outside. Mind if I come in?
Sure.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Listen, could we talk about Japan for a little while? I'm really missing my home.
Japan, huh? Well, the problem is, I haven't been back to Japan for the past 3 years. Our head office is in England, you see. I've been stuck over in Europe.
I see.
Do you have family in Japan?
I don't.
Are they abroad?
I've never even seen my own mother's face. I have no family.
I'm sorry I brought it up then.
I'm glad to see a Japanese. You remind me of home.
Rocky, huh? I am Saki Vashtart, Lieutenant Colonel of the Aslan Air Force.
And the highest in command at this base, right? Put her there.
So, what business do you have here?
I'm covering the Foreign Legion Air Force. And besides, I heard there was a Japanese pilot here.
You mean Shin Kazuma?
Yeah, funny guy.
All right. I'll let you do your story, but know that these are the front lines of hell, and your safety is not guaranteed.
Roger.
If you need supplies, I recommend that you visit McCoy's storehouse at the far side of the hangar.
You have any film?
He carries everything from toilet paper to warheads. He'll have it.
Hey, McCoy.
Well, it's the reporter from earlier. I figured you'd be stopping by soon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just out loud thinking.
I need 50 rolls of 35mm Tri-X.
Sure thing.
What kind of reporter forgets to bring his film?
Who are you?
Oh, the name's Mickey. Put her there. Huh? What, are you afraid of strangers?
Anyway, I didn't forget to bring my film. I just left my bag out in the sun after that accident earlier. 200 rolls, up in smoke.
One mistake can cost you your life.
Are you one of Shin's buddies?
Why do you want to know, pal?
Something about him kind of bugs me. I've spent some years going from one battlefield to the next, and that Shin guy just doesn't have the eyes of a soldier. He's not like the rest of you guys at all.
Pretty sharp there, Mr. Reporter. Shin's not like Mickey here. He ain't at war because he likes it.
Know something I don't?
The men around here come from all kinds of backgrounds, but there ain't a one who'll talk about his past.
Yeah, I bet.
Here go.
Thank you.
I've still got another 300 rolls if you run out.
I appreciate it.
Let's see. That's 50 rolls of film.
Hey, you treat the outsiders well enough.
Like hell, just who do you think left his bag sitting out there in the sun? I made out like a bandit on this one.
Huh?
Hey, check out those new recruits flying up there.
What I can't figure out is why they keep bringing in old planes like those frickin' BAC Lightnings.
I heard they drifted here after some African civil war. Cut it out!
Correct, we are not on display here.
Do not make me smash that camera of yours.
Do what? Cool it.
Hey, McCoy, where's Shin?
Last I heard, he went out on the afternoon sortie run and hasn't come back yet.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wait a minute. I thought Shin just got back from some late-night mission.
Pretty impressive. You should try to be more like Shin.
Hey, Saki! This ain't funny, man. Why don't you stop Shin from going out so much? You're working him to death.
Listen, Mickey, on this base it is entirely up to the pilot to decide which missions he wants to participate in. It is not my place to interfere with him.
Come on, man.
In order to leave Area 88, a pilot must either survive 3 years of combat or pay a penalty sum equal to $1.5 million. Or, he can always desert. If he keeps up the current pace, Shin should have his $1.5 million very shortly.
Even the sky seems to be painted red with blood today. Well, I think that should do it.
The engine looks good. I think we're finished here.
Let's have the supervisor look it over.
Sounds good.
I'll get him.
What are you doing out here? I've been looking for you. Look, I need you to hurry up and carry these over there, all right?
Huh? There you go.
Oh, I need you to load them up, too.
Okay.
Yoko,
Papa!
why isn't my usual assistant here?
Then who...
Actually, I'm enrolled in the flight academy. My name is Cosma.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you were...
Please excuse my daughter. I'm Sugamo from Yamato Airlines.
I feel like my heart's gonna do a somersault!
But you're the one who's training to be a jet pilot, aren't you? Jets go a lot faster than this, you know.
Yeah, but it feels a lot different from when you're in the cockpit. Yoko, I miss you so bad. But I'm not the man you remember. My soul's been stained with gunpowder and blood. I've become a demon consumed by the flames of hatred.
Hey there, Shin. Glad you made it back safe. Say, I got me some sidewinders for real cheap. Interested?
If you keep trying to sell weapons like that, before you know it, you're going to fall straight to hell.
Listen, son, Area 88's on Hell's Main Street. Just where am I supposed to fall?
You have a point. How much you want?
Hey, that's the spirit. $1,000 for 50 of them.
Whoa, that is cheap. Are you sure they're not defective?
No, I'll have you know that I never sold even a single missile that wouldn't fire.
Your few didn't explode on contact.
You just mind your own business, Boris.
No offense, but let's pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, come on. What'd I ever do to you to make you ruin one of my sales?
A couple of bucks to you can mean life and death to us when faulty equipment can cost a man his life.
Well, your life ain't worth much. So, is it true that son of a bitch sleeps with the lights on?
Boris says he's afraid that if he ever falls asleep in darkness, he'll never come out again.
Afraid? A big old brute like that, scared of the dark. Ain't that a trip? Ha ha!
Let's take a look at our next target. Southern Division, Point 2C, the surface-to-air missile base.
It's like flying into the mouth of the devil!
If we go anywhere near that place, their missiles will come down on us like rain!
The Oslan Royal Air Force will launch an attack tomorrow. In order to keep ground assault casualties to a minimum, it is necessary to crush this base!
So, we're sacrificing ourselves for the government's forces.
We always get the risky assignments.
You are a foreign legion that is well paid by our country. That is all you are. Or are you forgetting? We will depart in 2 hours. If you're interested, speak now. Compensation will be doubled. 20,000.
Take them while you still can, buddy.
We might not make it back this time.
If you don't, I'll send these to your folks.
Sundown, 20-30 hours. Time to go.
Control tower to Blue 1, clear for takeoff. Blue 2, taxi to runway 1A, stand by for takeoff.
Hey, Shin, you think the enemy will send up anybody to meet us?
I wouldn't know. It's just supposed to be a supply base with an anti-air missile set up.
So from a common sense standpoint, they wouldn't need fighters, since they already have anti-aircraft missiles.
We're almost inside their defensive perimeter. If we don't reduce our altitude, we'll be missile fodder.
Target in sight. Proceed with low-altitude attack.
Hey, I called dibs on that big-ass supply carrier.
Like hell, asshole. That thing's mine.
Attack!
Enemy fighters approaching at high speed, low altitude.
Not bad. So that is the Foreign Legion. We are going to massacre those bastards!
Distance 10. 5.
Now show them our fangs! Raise the fangs!
Two enemy aircraft have broken through the last defensive perimeter.
What?
We did it!
Nice job, Shin. Drawing in your wing flaps to pass through those iron fangs was pure genius.
Same goes for you.
Well, I'd heard rumors that you could fly an F-8 with your wing flaps up, but I didn't know if they were true or not. Hey, Mickey, were you watching out for us up there?
Yeah, I knocked out the high-altitude stuff while you guys took care of the big targets.
I see. So that's why we weren't being hit from above, even when we folded our wing flaps and started losing control.
You got it. I guess we'll have to split that $20,000 three ways.
No, I think it'll be split two ways after all.
What?
Boris, if it hadn't been for Mickey, we wouldn't be here right now. Boris!
It's all right, Shin. He can do whatever the hell he wants. I don't need that kind of chump change anyway.
If that's how it is, then count me out. You can keep your money, Boris.
Oh, you morons ought to stop jumping to conclusions. When I said it'd be split two ways, I meant for you two guys to take the money.
Boris?
It looks like I got a little sloppy and ended up taking 2 or 3 shots right through my air intake. I'm so lucky to have friends that are willing to face death with me. You don't come across many people like that in life. But even with friends like that, when it comes to war, one of you is always going to leave the other one behind. It's tragic, isn't it? It's funny. I didn't want to make any friends because when I turn out the lights to go to sleep, I see the faces of all the guys who left me behind. First one, then another. Then they say, "Hey, Boris, you doing all right?" Now it's my turn. Now I can rest in peace.
No! Pull up, Boris!
Shin, Turn out the lights for me when you get back.
Boris, no.
Excellent work. Now that we have that base out of the way, we've cut the supply lines to our enemy's frontline forces and forced them to withdraw. So of the 12 planes we deployed, only 2 were able to return. Get some rest before the next mission.
Jeez, he's one callous son of a bitch. Can't believe he'd pull that shit after we lost so many men out there.
Is this all Boris left behind?
Yeah, but there's no one to forward it to. I guess headquarters will hold on to it for now.
Stop it!
Huh?
Good night, friend. Rest in peace.
Shin, I'm sorry about earlier.
It's all right. Buxy's out there again. He always waits for his buddies to come back in from their last mission.
Even though they're never coming back, huh? But you know, I can't help but wonder what kind of lives those men used to live.
This base has everything from ex-military officers to clergymen, boxers, and mafia bosses. Nobody talks about it, but I'm sure they all have weighty, complicated reasons for ending up here.
What about you, Shin?
I wonder, is it this hot in Tokyo?
Mr. Director, your daughter has arrived.
Send her in, please. Ah, Yoko, thanks for coming.
You said there was some business to discuss? Is something wrong?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it business. Sit. You know, Yoko, I'm getting on in my years, and I feel bad for asking you to help me out with my work all the time.
Don't be silly.
This is about you getting married.
Married?
I thought maybe it was about time.
Well, it's just, I really enjoy this job, and now that I've finally gotten the hang of it, I'd like to think that I've become at least of some use to you.
Of course you are, and you've done an absolutely wonderful job. And I'm not saying that just because you're my daughter.
Then can I put off marriage a little longer?
You still can't forget about Kazuma, can you? I understand how you feel, but he turned down a good job at Yamato Airlines, and to me, that's tantamount to a dog biting the hand that feeds it.
Father!
Back then, I thought either Kazuma or Kanzaki would have made a good husband for you. They were both the cream of the crop. But now that Kazuma is no longer here...
Stop it, Father. I don't want to hear it.
It looks like you're having a hard time of it.
He brought up marriage again. He's gotten pretty persistent.
He's only doing it because he cares about you.
Miss Yasuda, do you think a woman can live on memories alone?
You know, Yoko, memories can sometimes get romanticized as time goes on.
You may be right, but...
Even if you can live your life by clinging on to the past, you may miss out on the happiness that's right in front of you. However, if you truly do believe in Mr. Kazuma's love, then your faith will give you the strength you need to live on. I'll always be on your side.
I appreciate it.
It makes sense that Yamato Airlines would decide on Maxwell's Type MB-14 for its long-distance flights.
Provided that all of Yamato's pilots recommend it. But I've already taken care of that.
Excellent work.
Well, I do have a bit of influence around here.
I have purchased 100,000 shares in Yamato Airlines for you under a different name. I'll have it put in a safe deposit box.
Thank you.
So now, in actuality, you hold a 25% share in Yamato Airlines stock. You're buying up so many shares, you must be planning a takeover.
This is for our mutual profit.
I'm just glad that you're on my side. Yamato Airlines is harboring its worst enemy, and they don't even know it.
Hey, Pops, would you mount some sidewinders to my pylons?
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, Mickey, have you heard?
Heard what?
Only 20,000 more. Then Shin'll have his 1.5 million.
Huh? He's earned that much dough already?
I figure if he shoots down another 5 planes, he can buy his ticket out of here.
5 more men to kill. Well, I guess that means he'll be going back to Japan.
That's assuming he can survive that long, of course.
I'm telling you, Pops, you're really going to hell.
One more. Just one more. Then I'll have my 1.5 million. Yoko, I'm coming home. I'm coming home! I'm sorry. You're my last one. I won't ever kill anyone again. So please, please forgive me. I'm out of ammo!
That's Shin's Crusader.
Looks bad. Shin!
I made it. So how much will the repairs for this set me back?
Well, you'd be better off buying a new plane. If you want one this nice, it'll run you $500,000 at least.
So earning 20,000 has set me back $500,000.
Don't sweat it, Shin. Making it out of there alive is enough of a bargain.
Another $500,000. Do you know how many people I'll have to kill to make that?
Mr. Kazuma, this thing might save your life someday, you know.
Mind your own business! Why the hell should you care whether I live or die?
That guy's got no luck.
those three. It can't be.
I'm going home. I'm going home to Japan. I'm going home to Ryoko. I'll desert. I don't care. I can't stand this place anymore. I can't live like this. I'm deserting. I'll need a plane that can fly to Paris without refueling. If I don't take one that can at least go Mach 2, then I might get shot down by missiles.
Do you think it's a little late for a walk, Mr. Kazuma?
You are not deserting, are you?
I know about your circumstances, but this does not mean you can desert.
It is not like you could make it anyway.
I would like to warn you that no one in the Middle East has ever gotten away from us alive. You still wanting to try your luck?
Who are you?
The escapee killers.
Mickey!
I finally remembered. I heard rumors about a group of 3 pilots who make a nice living by hunting down deserters. So who asked you to come here? Was it Saki? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. You should know that Shin and I are the best men this base has to offer. If you cross us, then at least 2 of you are as good as dead.
Nah, if you ask me, they're all goners. We're gonna make sure of that, won't we, men? What's the matter with the escapee killers? They're looking a little scared.
You think you could take us all on and still make it out alive?
Who's a deserter? I don't see any deserters.
If I were you, I'd start begging for my life.
All of you, that's enough. I think it's about time for the 3 of you to return to headquarters. I trust that your report will say there are no deserters here at Area 88.
All right, sir. I understand. Let's get out of here.
Hey, let's give them an armed escort to the border!
Hey, hold on, Saki. What kind of shit are you trying to pull? Hiring those bastards was pretty low, even for you.
You must not think very highly of me. Not if you think I'd hire someone like the escapee killers.
What did you say?
Hey, Mickey, hold on. Saki, I don't want to have to say this, but the truth...
Shut up, Shin.
I don't want to hear anything from you. You'll make that money back in no time, Shin. With skills as developed as yours, returning to Japan should not prove too difficult.
Saki...
Shin, I know that you are fighting for us so that you can go back home to Japan, but you still don't know why I'm here. Even though he is my father, I have devoted my life to defeating the leader of the anti-government faction because I cannot watch my fellow countrymen kill each other any longer. That is why I'm here.
Do you really want to go back to Japan that badly?
What about you, Mickey? What makes you want to stay in this godforsaken place?
Listen up. There used to be a time when I wanted to go back home to New York as bad as you want to go back to Japan. But I was in Vietnam. That place was hell. Go home. I have to stay alive and make it back to America. That's all I could think about. But the thing is, when the war was over and I finally did make it back, something was different. Well, I mean, my old man, my big brother, and my girlfriend Tracy treated me well and all. But there was something in me that was rejecting them. I don't know what, just something. I guess I had been at war for so long. Stood on the line between life and death for so long. But the peaceful life just didn't agree with me anymore. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. Like it or not, Shin, we're top-notch killers. I almost hate to say it, but that lingering scent of blood and gun smoke should have let me know that it was a huge mistake to think that a murdering son of a bitch like me could ever live among normal people again. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what emotional ties that you might have to Japan and Tokyo, but the fact remains that you're one top-notch killer, Shin. You should try and get some sleep while you still can. If you don't get a good rest, you're gonna feel even worse.
I already know I'm a killer. I don't need him to remind me of that. That's why I have to get out of here!
If you don't put the camera against your headrest, the photos will come out all blurry.
Right. Like this?
I don't know what's wrong with you. You gotta be crazy to come up in a fighter plane like this. Either you take the best pictures of your life, or you'll die. One or the other, man.
No kidding. But this is the only way I can get a peek inside that guy's head. What calls him to the skies? What makes him kill other people? I can never find out unless I experience it for myself. Shin Kazuma, I've never covered a subject quite like you. That's the way I see it.
Here they come. Bugsy, you better protect that reporter. He paid a lot of money for this.
Now don't you go passing out on me, all right?
Tiger 2, huh? I'm surprised you managed to get a hold of one of these, McCoy.
Long as you put up the money, I'll bring you anything you want.
There's nothing like a brand new plane. Maybe we should take a picture of it before it gets all beaten up. Where's Rocky?
Oh, he's out taking a ride in Buxy's Phantom.
He's up with Bugsy?
I hear he put up some good money for that ride. Old Bugsy was just about jumping for joy.
I sure hope those two can handle this.
Mickey went along as an escort, so they should be fine.
Mickey went, huh? I see.
Yeah! Now this is a dogfight. I'll bet you're getting some pretty wild shots, huh?
Bugsy! Missiles at your 6!
Crap!
We don't have time to turn around. You're gonna have to pull a loop.
What's going on with my eyes? Red out! When you have too many negative G's, the blood vessels in your eyes get overloaded, and everything looks red. You keep it up for too long, you lose your eyesight. Causes brain hemorrhages too. We're almost done. Hang in there. Shit! We're gonna lose it.
Bugsy!
Looks good to me. You'll be raking in the cash in no time. Just take it easy with her. Well, looks like Mickey's back.
There's so much haze. How can you tell?
You can hear it, the sound. The fuel pump he's got on there ain't a genuine North American fuel pump. He just plugged in some random piece of junk that fell off an enemy plane a while back.
You gotta be kidding.
It don't matter as long as he's got a cap on it. That's how machines work, you know?
Don't tell me my Tiger II is like that, man.
This one's all right. Oh, looks bad. Buxy's Phantom ain't with him, is it?
Rocky.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
It's our pleasure. Please, come in and enjoy yourselves. Welcome.
Yoko, my dear, tonight you look even more radiant than usual.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Enjoy the party.
Yoko, do you have a minute?
Right now, I'm kind of busy.
Yoko?
What do you want from me?
I just needed to ask you if your father told you...
About what?
About how I asked him for your hand in marriage, of course. If you haven't spoke to him, maybe now is a good time.
How dare you!
Yoko,
I believe you already know my feelings.
Kazuma left you. I wish he'd never stolen you from me in the first place, but now that he is gone...
It's rather convenient for you, right?
What?
I was wrong about you.
Miss Sugamo.
I can't take this.
Why don't you rest for a minute? I'll make some tea.
It can't be.
Is something wrong?
Look at this. This is Shin.
Where?
Here. Look, right here.
It's too small for me to say for sure, but...
Shin's still out there. He's still alive. Photos by Rocky. I wonder if he's talked to Shin.
The publisher is World Press.
I'll call them. Please take care of things at the party.
Miss Sugamo!
Is there something wrong, Miss Yasuda?
No, it's nothing.
Hmm? Huh? That's Shin. That son of a bitch is still alive.
Yoko, what's wrong?
They said Rocky's dead. He died at the location. My only lead is gone.
Oh. Yoko, it'll be all right. We're lucky that photo had military planes in it. I happen to have a friend who's a military analyst that can take a look at that photo first thing in the morning. Okay?
This is from the Aslanian Civil War. The planes are equipped rather haphazardly and bear no rank insignia. It's a foreign legion.
It's a foreign legion?
They're common in the Middle East and Africa. You often see them when impoverished countries get involved in war.
Then how can they afford them?
Well, you see, it takes a tremendous amount of time and money to make a civilian into a good soldier. A fighter plane may cost 3 billion yen, but it costs several times that to train the pilot who will fly that plane.
That much?
So it's much more affordable for them to hire professional soldiers.
Then that means Shin.
I once heard a story about a Japanese student who was trying to study abroad and accidentally joined a foreign legion by signing a document he didn't understand.
Could it be?
Outside of Japan, a signature holds the same validity that personal seals do here. The Kingdom of Aslan's Foreign Legion forces encompass areas 81 through 88. I would guess it seems probable that your friend Kazuma is at Area 88. Areas 82 and 83 merge to form the 84th and join the regular army along with Area 85, whereas Areas 86 and 87 provide the helicopter support for the ground forces. Then there's Area 81, which happens to be a small base that mainly houses an assortment of cheap counterinsurgency aircraft, so I'm convinced that leaves us with only one option.
It's gotta be Area 88. How do we get there?
I'm afraid I don't know. If we knew the location, it wouldn't be much of a military secret.
Miss Yasuda, aren't we scheduled to visit several of our branches in France next week?
Yes, ma'am.
Then please arrange things so I can make a stop in Tel Aviv when I'm on my way back.
You can't be serious. Aslan is in the middle of a civil war.
Don't tell my father. I don't want him to worry about me. Jerk.
Captain Kanzaki.
But why?
I was, worried about you going to Tel Aviv, so I came here to stop you.
What'd you say?
There's no need for you to expose yourself to danger by making branch visits to countries that are in the middle of a civil war.
What right do you have to stop me?
Director's orders.
What?
Kanzaki, you told the director about this, didn't you?
It's for your own good. You'll be coming back on my plane, and there won't be any stop in Tel Aviv.
Monsieur Kanzaki?
Oui.
S'il vous plaît.
Welcome, Mr. Kanzaki. I am Giuseppe Farina.
I am Kanzaki from Yamato Airlines.
Would you like a drink, Monsieur Kanzaki? We have wine, scotch, and all manners of the finest vintage.
It's not my policy to drink before doing business.
You're rather proper, aren't you? And why would such a proper man need an assassin?
Well, first of all, a man like myself has no training in the art of assassination. Second, I prefer not to get my hands dirty.
I see. And who is the target?
Shin Kazuma. Japanese. He's at a military base in the Kingdom of Aslan called Area 88. He's an officer in the Foreign Legion.
Area 88, you say?
You're supposed to be able to take out anyone, anywhere in the world. Even the Mafia is supposed to answer to you. Or so I've heard.
You are awfully quiet. Italian men are so much more cheerful and talkative. You appear to be lost in thought. Perhaps you regret betraying your friend.
I don't feel any remorse. I sold my soul to the devil a long time ago.
You're right, it really is. I know. Why don't we all go have a snowball fight?
Hey, let's go outside and play with everyone. Okay?
No thanks, I'm fine.
My name's Shin Kazuma. You're that kid that just came in yesterday, aren't ya?
Satoru Kanzaki.
You know, the director told me that you're a real tough kid. He says the new kids usually cry themselves to sleep. But he says you didn't.
Did you cry when you came here?
I don't really know, because I was left on the doorstep of this place one night when I was real little. I was just a baby, so I probably screamed and cried and stuff. Hey, tell me something. What are mommies like? I don't know, because I never got to meet my mommy. So tell me about yours, okay?
Mommies feel really nice. They're warm and soft. And they smell good too.
That ain't all. Come on, tell me more.
And it's nice when they want you.
Warm, soft, nice smelling, comforting. And then she threw me away. I hate my mother for leaving me those memories of what it was like to have her. I hate people. I hate anyone who gets ahead of me. Shin Kazuma. Even though you and I came from the same background, you were always a step ahead of me. Not only were you the better pilot, but you stole Yoko and widened the gap between us. You're an eyesore, Shin. You're such an eyesore, it makes me sick just thinking about you.
Hey, tell me something. What are mommies like? I don't know, because I never got to meet my mommy. So tell me about yours, okay?
Hey, it's Charlie! I thought he called it quits!
Well, he's come back to die again.
Hey, Charlie, long time no see.
Hey, Mickey. You still alive?
Couldn't take the civilian life, huh?
That's right. Once the smell of gunpowder gets under your skin, there's no turning back.
Yeah, but before you know it, you'll wish you were back home, right?
You got it. No matter where I go, it seems like I still wind up in hell.
Well, at least you're welcome here. It's good to have you back.
Is Saki at the command center?
Nah, he's off negotiating transport routes through Paris. He'll probably be back today. Hey, Shin, I want to introduce you to someone. This is Charlie the Phoenix. This is Shin Kazuma, Area 88's top pilot since you left. Of course, I'm still number 2.
Nice to meet you, Shin Kazuma.
It's no use. No matter where I go, as soon as I give our names, they say all their flights are booked.
I see.
I'm sure Kanzaki's responsible for this.
Okay. I'll ask them again.
My sincere apologies, mademoiselle.
Oh no, it was my fault.
Excuse me.
Cheer up, Miss Sugamo.
I'll try.
Pardon me. So will we be flying together?
I'm on my way to Tokyo. And you?
I'm going through Tel Aviv to Aslan.
Aslan?
We're now at an altitude of 30,000 feet.
All right, then, I'll switch to autopilot now. Yoko, I'm not letting you off in Tel Aviv. Not that you'd be able to see Kazuma anyway.
We're getting a call from Paris Flight Control.
I wonder why. This is Yamato Airlines Flight 82, Kanzaki speaking. What?
Something wrong, sir?
Somebody has planted explosives on this airplane.
Huh?
But where?
Do we know who did it?
They just said he was caught by the Paris police.
We have to turn around now and get the passengers to safety.
That's out of the question.
The hell do you mean?
Reducing our altitude will set them off. Apparently, they're both linked to our pressure altimeter. There's one on each of our wing joints with more than enough explosives to blow this plane to pieces. At 5,000 meters, the bombs were armed. And at 10,000 meters, a time-activated switch was initiated. At this rate, we're all gonna be dead in 3 hours.
What are the bomber's demands?
He wants the life of one of the passengers on board. In other words, this is not simply a hijacking, but an assassination attempt.
Mr. Sakivashtar, I presume?
That is correct.
I'm terribly sorry, but I need you to follow me to the lounge.
As you wish. What? Explosives?
That's right. And because of you, this plane and 300 innocent passengers are going up in smoke. Hey, don't you have anything to say here? Just who the hell are you anyway? Who wants you dead?
There are many factions who would wish me dead. I am a lieutenant colonel at a base for the Aslan Royal Air Force. I am also a commanding officer for a foreign legion which has been the scourge of the rebel forces.
Foreign legion?
What did you say? Yamato Airlines?
Correct. It's a Japanese commercial flight.
What kind of bomb are we dealing with here?
We passed the weight check, so I believe they are using plastic explosives.
Son of a bitch!
They will detonate in roughly 2 hours.
2 hours?
I'm afraid we cannot reduce our altitude, so it's up to you to save the 300 passengers on board this flight.
Hold on. If I take my Tiger II, it doesn't matter whether I'm flying in close to the aircraft or sneaking under its wings. Either way,
Then I suggest you use my Kfir. It surpasses all other Delta designs in terms of stability. The Kfir is also equipped with canards on the sides of its air intakes. Also, its onboard machine guns are DEFA 30mm cannons that are able to fire single rounds.
Even so, you're at 10,000 meters. If we screw this up, then everyone on board is dead. Why the hell did you choose us for this?
Someone who is skilled at killing should also know how to save lives. I have to have absolute faith in my number 1 and number 2 pilots of Area 88.
Area 88?
The contact point is RL-22C. Be there in 30 minutes. Shin, Mickey, I'm counting on you. Out.
Shin?
Yamato Airlines International flight. I guess I had to come across one sooner or later. Yoko, I wonder where you are right now.
Mickey, that's it! Saki, we spotted the explosives!
It's no good. The engine pods are in the way, so we can't fire from behind.
Then let's try it from the front.
No good either. It's a small target and we're going too fast. I can't get a reliable fix on it.
What the hell are we gonna do? Even if we come from behind, our tail fins are gonna keep us from getting close enough to our targets.
It doesn't matter how good your subordinates are. You can't shoot at a target that small on the bottom of a plane. There's no way!
Then I suppose you'd rather resign your passengers to death?
Shin, we aren't getting anything done screwing around like this. I'm firing one off.
Mickey.
Wait, that's it. If we fly inverted, then our tail fins won't be in the way.
What? You mean you want me to roll over and ride the underbelly of a goddamn passenger plane?
It's the only way we can line up our targets. You get the right one, I've got the left.
All right, man. Let's do it.
This is Shin. I'm moving in on the target!
What's going on?
All right, here they come. You've got to hold this plane steady.
We did it.
Whew! I thought I was gonna die.
Excellent work, you two. I'm very impressed.
We thank you.
Don't thank me. You should thank Mickey Simon and Shin Kazuma.
Oh my God.
Look out there, it's a fighter plane.
Can you tell me what's happening? Why is that fighter plane out there?
Nothing important. Just one of my pilots, ma'am.
Goodbye, Yamato Airlines.
Papa Wolf to the Wolf Pack. Today's objective is a shitty, dirt-poor little base. Think of this as a training exercise. Let's have some fun.
The enemy sneaked in by flying at a low altitude, then secured our airspace with one squadron. The remaining 3 squadrons attacked the areas to the left and right of the runway. And then, when the 3 squadrons completed their attack and turned around, the high-altitude squadron crushed all remaining targets before the entire fleet flew off towards Germany. And so, Area 81's base was completely annihilated.
Saki, I remember using a tactic like that all the time back in Vietnam. There's no way in hell the pilots in the rebel army could pull off a precise attack like that. Those guys have gotta be pros.
Do you think they're mercs too?
So the rebel army might have hired a foreign legion, just like ours, huh? That's something to consider, guys.
Enemy sighted!
Control tower to Commander Saki. 12 enemy units attacking from the southwest quadrant.
They're coming for us. It appears their objective is to annihilate Area 88. Now it's mercenary versus mercenary. Get information and prepare for launch. I will lead the counterattack personally.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what these guys are really made of. I'm also looking forward to seeing our #1 pilot in action.
Wolfpack 3 to Papa Wolf. Looks like Area 88 has dispatched its planes.
Those guys are Foreign Legion just like us, so let's give them our warmest welcome.
Let me give you some information on the enemy forces. They're a team of about 15 planes, all MiG-27Ds. They are skilled in both air-to-ground and air-to-air maneuvers. Their codename is Wolfpack, and their commander flies under the alias Papa Wolf. Their usual tactics are unknown.
Confirming visual.
Fan out!
dodged it with your afterburners, huh?
You're Charlie, aren't you? What are you trying to pull?
Sorry, kid, but I've been ordered to take you out.
By who?
Can't say. This is business, you see. So long, Shin Kazama.
They were the most difficult opponents we faced. 15 aircrafts went out, and 10 of them will not be returning. Charlie and Shin were among those casualties.
Charlie the Phoenix and Shin Kazama, huh? I thought those two were invincible.
I wonder how things turned out. It's so quiet out here. I wonder if the guys from Area 88 made it back okay. I can't die now. I refuse to die out here in a place like this. I have to see Yoko, and I have to find out the truth from Kanzaki. See you around, Area 88. I'm out of here. Damn it. I refuse to die in a place like this. to die here. It's probably not so bad, falling asleep in the embrace of the hot sand. Yoko. My heart's still beating. I'll keep on walking as long as I live. Back to Yoko. Back to Japan. Bastards! Are you forcing me to kill again? Did you guide me here so you could make me into a killer? Is this the only way I can live? By taking people's lives?
In order to leave Area 88, a pilot must either survive 3 years of combat or pay a penalty sum equal to $1.5 million. Or he can always desert.
Close your eyes to surely find the memory of love. 気まぐれに変わる定めさえ愛まで奪えない